Good afternoon. This commission of inquiry is now resumed.
Thank you.
And
Chairman, if you would permit me, I'm sorry.
I will call on you, Counsel.
Thank you. Mr. Chairman and Commissioners, I wish to make a particular submission to you for consideration. And I've had a look at the rules of procedure and practice of the Commission of Inquiry into historic losses of land in Bermuda. I've also had a look at the 1935 Commissions of Inquiry Act. Further, I've had a look at the official Gazette government notice, which was issued, that is Gazette ID GN 1217 2019. It is in respect of the issue of commission appointing the chairman and members of the commission to inquire into historic losses of land in Bermuda. The official Gazette notice, which is dated the 1st of November 2019, has as one of the directives, and I take the commission to it, is that without prejudice to the powers granted to the Commission under the Commissions of Inquiry Act 1935, the Commission shall conduct such parts of the inquiry as it may deem appropriate in camera. Further, I make reference to the rules and procedure and practice of the Commission of Inquiry into historic losses of land in Bermuda.
Counsel, would you give me the specific page and section just for reference and also for the record?
Well, the pages, excuse me, the pages in the official, there are 3 pages of the official Gazette. It is not numbered, but it is the final page of the official Gazette. And it is the penultimate direction under the Gazette by the Honorable Premier. And I just reread it for ease of reference, and I further direct that without prejudice to the powers granted to the Commission under the Commissions of Inquiry Act 1935, the Commission shall conduct such parts of the inquiry as it may deem appropriate in camera. In respect, Chairman of the Rules and Procedure and Practice Commission of Inquiry into Historic Losses of Land in Bermuda, I make reference to a requirement under the rules, specifically as it relates to a final report. And it states that prior to submitting its final report, if it anticipates that the Commission will make an adverse finding or recommend a submission to the Director of Public Prosecutions, the Commission shall give to the affected person, including corporations hereinafter referred to as affected person, a summary of its findings. 54 says the affected person shall have the right to make further submissions to the Commission limited to the proposed findings of the Commission, and will provide Commission counsel and the Commission 5 days notice together with a summary of the submissions that it intends to make. Upon receiving the notice referred to in rule above, with the Commission will set the time, place, and duration for the further submission by the affected person. Upon hearing all the relevant submissions, the Commission will provide its report to the Premier. For the sake of convenience, the Commission may divide its report into a public and a confidential report. Having said that, Chairman, but more so in keeping with the principles of natural justice, also more importantly, as appears under Section 11 of the Commission of Inquiry Act, which states that provided no person given evidence, a proviso under the Act, provided no person given evidence before the Commission shall be compellable to criminate himself, and every such person shall, in respect of any evidence given by him before the Commission, be entitled to all the privileges to which a witness given evidence before the Supreme Court is entitled in respect of evidence given by him before that court. Having considered that section, Chairman, your members, I think it important at this stage to recommend and advance that the approach that should be taken in keeping with natural justice, in keeping with the tiered approach that I outlined, TIER, the tiered approach I outlined in respect of even the final report, and before even after consideration, and you have not considered evidence yet, but before a finding, a tiered approach that would have to be adopted in respect of persons to whom adverse claims will be made. My submission is that that the proceedings are not televised.
Yes, Counsel, with regard to the considerations that you outlined, at this point, we request and require that, number one, the proceedings cease to be televised. Number two, that in the interest of confidentiality, that this commission move into camera, and that basically means that all persons who are not commissioners, other than the witness giving evidence, is required to vacate the room. We'll give you all concerned time to follow those procedures, and once that is completed, once the room is cleared, we're no longer televising the matters. The witness, if you'll stay in your place, sir, we will be hearing further evidence from you, which we will consider.
Thank you. One question, sir.
Yes, sir.
So although you're not televising, sir, are you still recording?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, we will be recording.
Thank you,
But
sir.
it will not be televised, and by it being in camera, it means that no persons other than yourself,
Yes, sir.
the council and the commissioners, and those required to operate within the ambit of the commission, will be present to hear your evidence.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Counsel?
The secretary members are required.
Are required, yes, to remain, yes. So if those instructions could be carried